And we should be live, I think. Hey everyone! Today I will be finishing up with the story of Make a Killing, the Beach House, and Andvari Falls. So far this story has been pretty hit or miss in terms of ongoing stuff. My least favorite part has probably been Jitterbugs, a whole section about cooking food or something like that. But you know, there are some good points like Katara's whole backstory and all that. And of course there was a tournament arc like with Goemon's. But now we will see episodes 6 and 7 and the epilogue. So my best guess of who's remaining so far to have a story arc would be Andvari himself, as well as Alberic, or maybe even everyone coming together for some unified plot point. I mean, we haven't even seen Alberic come to relevance yet. He's appeared for a few scenes, so we'll find out what that's all about. I thought it would be more of an overarching thing, but I guess it's just going to be shoehorned into the very last parts. So let us dive right in. And I think my sound is good, so yes, we shall dive right in. Yes, I did actually do sound bounds this time before I began, so hopefully I don't sound like I'm blasting your ears, or like in the previous stream I was almost inaudible against the music. But it should be good this time around, provided I don't move too far from the mic. Let's put on, not this song. So I'm anticipating this part will be quite long. Like, usually when I do final parts, it's just like one episode consisting of 2 parts, as well as, you know, the epilogue. But there's a second episode here as well. I don't know if I will want to do special quests after, we'll see. Okay, there's Andvari. Hello, Andvari. Okay. Neat intro. Sometime in the early morning in Resort Andvari's office. Sorry about having you come so early. I've got a couple of errands to run later today. Aha! You don't know why I called you here? Well, don't you worry, it's just to give you these. As he says this, Andvari laughs and extracts 2 pieces of paper from a stack he takes out of his desk drawer. Who would have thought you'd actually fill up that stamp card, huh? Here, these are your cavern tour tickets. You've earned them. Come on, ecstatic. And hey, congrats! You really helped keep this resort afloat. It's doing great thanks to you. Looks like all that running around the resort was worth it, huh? We've got our tickets, and it's showtime! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ah, geez, you're enthusiastic, aren't you? Go cool your head in the limestone caverns, why don't you? Will do! When do you want to go, Harrison? We have work in the afternoon today, so the sooner the better, eh? Right now, actually. No, we're going now. Although I am hungry, I didn't have lunch. Hold up. You better not be thinking about skipping breakfast. Wouldn't want you to end up getting dizzy from hunger, tripping on a rock, and finding yourself floating face down in the waterfall. Again. Goemon. Well, that's it for me for now. Keep up the good work, you two. Here you go. 2 servings of Resort Andvari's special staff breakfast. The food's so good here! I never want to eat anywhere else again! The extra large is for me. Sit down quick, I'm starving here! Yeah, jeez. You stuff yourself like he did too. So good! Hey, Jiraiya, the food you cook is on another level. Especially this. Would you look at the cut on this sashimi? Oh my god, I miss sashimi. Quit looking at the food and get eating if you're so hungry. The fish I actually cooked is pretty good, you know. You two are getting along surprisingly well. It's like it was just a few days ago that you were at each other's throats. Volos, will there be dessert? I always look forward to the fruit that comes after a meal. Haha. What was that? Good to know. Today's post-breakfast treat will be sun-bathed mango. Huh? You're welcome to have some too, Seth. These ones are incredibly sweet. I'm really pleased with how they turned out. I never said I wanted any. I was just thinking they looked a bit tasty, that's all. Go on, have some. Okay. I will accept this offering. How about you, Chernobog? I made them with love, and even bathed in the sun with them. These mangoes are my pride and joy. I will have some. Thank you for your dedication, my... Volos. Sorry, I didn't catch that last part. Could you repeat that, Chernobog? No, it is nothing. I will try some of your mangoes now. Sure. My lord, here are your post-meal dumplings. Will you be heading to the caverns after this? Yep. Wanna come too, Housamo? Well, by some stroke of luck, I also received a complimentary tour ticket yesterday. So, if you would allow me, my lord, that is to say, I accompany you. Hey, Housamo, your tail's wagging. What? This isn't... I mean... It would seem that I, Housamo Dosatsu Inuyama, am still immature. Thank you for your gracious acceptance. My lord, your kindness ever reminds me of my father. Hello, thank you for waiting. We will now begin registration for the tour. Hey, wait. There were way more than I was expecting. I'll just collect your participation ticket. Hang on. Aren't you all employees? I know every single one of you now that you mention it. I only invited Satomo, but we ended up being a large group. What a coinkydink. What is the meaning of this? This is my chance to show my lord how valiant it can be. Oh, really? Whoops. I'm pretty surprised at this crowd myself. I only invited Volos. Oh, I'm sorry, Kotaro. I thought everyone was doing this together, so I called out to the people I saw on my way here and brought them along. It's no big deal. Fate works in mysterious ways. Yeah, things are about to get more interesting when everyone's together. Alright, pipe down. Let's get this tour going. This is everyone, alright? Hey, it's Andvari! He's participating too, that's neat. Looking good, my dude. Looking good. Hey, wait up. I'm coming with ya. With a large K bag in his end, Andvari jogs up to the waterfall entrance to the limestone caverns. Oh, what lucky us! It must be rare for the owner himself to accompany a tour group. I've got my reasons. I'll only be joining you for some of the way. Something in these caverns requires my attention. Is that so? With a big group like this, it kind of feels like we're going to a festival. This really takes me back to my homeworld's Abundance Festival. Andvari, my friend, I am pleased indeed that you are joining us on a foray into the unknown. I don't need to make such a big deal out of it. Like I said, I'm only tagging along for part of the way. Wonderful. Wonderful! It would seem that I'm just in time. I was so excited that I hardly got a wink of sleep last night. I was worried that I overslept. You again? No. While I do enjoy those fiery rubies I see in your eyes, you must not be too hasty. I followed procedure this time. Aegir takes a fully filled out stamp card and shoves it under Nomad's nose. Professor Aegir, you here for this cavern tour? You cool? Of course. I greatly enjoyed partaking in the dinner halls of full-course meals. as well as scuba diving and the beach sports. This is a true delightful establishment. I inadvertently became a repeat customer. Get to know. I do love a repeat customer. Hope you stick around. Anyway, if you got all your stamps, then you're welcome to come along. There's one more explorer from the cavern tour, Nomad. Well, I'm not about to question the boss. This is everyone now, though, right? Good, let's go. Hey! I hope that's not how you normally talk to customers. Consider this as an inspection and take it seriously. Thank you for joining us on the tour despite the sweltering heat. My name is Nomad, and I'll be your Limestone Cavern tour guide for today. Please, hold the applause. You're too kind. Now, let me first address this question that is surely on all of your lips. Which is, why are there limestone caverns like this inside Binkai Park? The answer is simple. The interior of this cavern isn't actually in Tokyo. Oh my gosh, they're using a collision, seriously? I mean, I get collisions exist, but using it as a tourist attraction, I'm not finding it as interesting. I'm sure you're all aware of the phenomenon observed around Tokyo, in which collisions with roads collide with each other. Well, it just so happens that this small cavern here overlaps with another located in a different world. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's happening here too. Maybe whoever caused the collision is in here. Zoom into Andvari inconspicuously. As such, I must ask you to not stray from the tour during your exploration of the limestone caverns. Especially you, Ninja Squad. This is your first and last warning. No funny business. Yes, sir. You lot are impossible. Quite a long face, Mr. Tour Guide. Come on, lighten up. Show us those pearly lights. Alright, I gotta get a hold of myself. I still gotta pay the contractor renewal fee for my office at the end of the month. Now, just smile. Okay, let's get this limestone cavern tour underway. Please form a single file line behind me and watch your step as we proceed. Mada. Ooh, so this is where the artwork is used. What a view! What a view! Who'd have thought you'd find a spectacular limestone caverns like these behind that waterfall? Whoa, this place is amazing! Looks like there are icicles all over the place! It really does feel like we're in another world. You wouldn't normally find something like this around here, that's for sure. Limestone caverns are natural structures formed when subterranean contours direct the flow of water through regions within limestone deposits. Or else when rainwater oxidizes and dissolves as lime, causing it to very slowly drip into the cave. I think he's talking about the stalactites and stalagmites. This means that, when it dries, the lime forms pointed pillars and icicle-like structures. Of course, all of this occurs little by little over an incredibly mind-numbingly long period of time. Fascinating. Oh, what is the meaning of this? I've never heard about there being any limestone caverns in Yggdrasil's Andvari Falls. Yggdrasil's? Well, I guess Andvari could be from Yggdrasil, and that means Iger might also be from Yggdrasil, and they might have had falls come from there. And I don't know. I don't really know the nature of these falls. He just suddenly opened up a shop here, so maybe he'll explain. Oh, what manner of things could have overlapped to cause this? Unless, could this be? Well, Professor, are you enjoying the limestone cavern tours so far? Yes I am. This is a rare occurrence, academically speaking, so I must admit I'm a bit of a loss. Looks like he's keeping a close eye on me too. This place is going to make for a rather challenging treasure hunt. After walking for some time, pressing deeper into the limestone caverns, you come across a rest area. Okay, everyone, let's take a break. You can eat or drink or whatever. Make sure you take all the trash with you. You got it? This place is beautiful. From plants to rocks, I'm always astounded at the power of nature and what it can create. I've never seen a cave like this before. It's incredible. I quite agree. Ruler of sands and storms, I myself have only ever seen such a place within the tomes I read on Bald Mountain. Wait, what's that noise? It sounds like rumbling. Could it be a monster? Nah, it's just some water running underground. The current's pretty fast, so watch out if you don't fall in. I knew that. Whew, that's really fast, actually. The power of nature lies all around us. Are you thirsty, my lord? I have brought along a flask for your sake. Hey, Ray. Thanks, Dad Tomo. Isn't this place amazing? There are several magnificent limestone caverns like this in my homeworld. I'm very pleased indeed to have the opportunity to look upon such majesty with you, my lord. This reminds me of the exchanges I had with my father in my childhood. I am so very, very happy. What's got you staring off into space? You barely said a word since we came here. It's just... This should be the first time I'm seeing something like this, but for some reason, it feels weirdly familiar. What is that shirt Goemon's wearing? Munching idly on one of the pieces of watermelon he brought with him, Bolus glances curiously around the cavern. Huh? Where'd Andvari go? I brought some extra watermelons for him. What are you doing bringing more dangerous watermelons? Put them away. Now that you mention it, Nomad and Andvari aren't here either. I guess we're still resting here, but they better come back soon. Maybe they fell into the underground stream and got swept away and died. Don't joke about that. Something like that. Now I'm getting chills. Or whatever you said. Should we split up and look for them? What do you say? Goosebumps, not chills. Ah! There's no need to look so worried. Probably. I'm so glad you are unharmed, my friend. We were all concerned for you. Sorry about all that. I hope you'll accept my heartfelt apology for causing you distress. Andvari, you're acting a bit strange. Now, whatever you do mean, there's absolutely nothing different about me. However, it is true that I have worried you, my friends, and for this I must provide you with some compensation. Allow me to show you something most interesting. Come, you have nothing to fear. Follow me to my white van. This is clearly suspicious, but I must admit, I am kind of curious. What do you think? Should we follow him? I'm a little worried, but maybe if we go, we'll find the others. Understood. I, Tarutomo, your loyal servant, will protect you. White fans, not those kind of white fans. What is that shirt? Is this an actual fashion choice? I've never seen anyone wear this kind of shirt. When I saw it going on Reggie, I was like, what is that supposed to be? It's like someone intentionally took a wife beater and then tied it from like the bottom hem to the neck piece. I don't really understand this style at all. Maybe it's just culture shock. Episode 6. When treasures abound, greed shines the brightest, the cave of gold. Interesting. The title actually showed up last before I guess, in the next episode. I don't think there'd be like a battle sequence here, so that means there should be a post-battle scene as well. So that means it should just go there. That was a short-ass episode. The fuck was that? Well, maybe it just fell short. Alright, episode 6, part 2. Let us continue. Nato only missed on part 1. I'm surprised you missed any parts. Not saying that you should have come earlier, but I'm saying this part 1 really ended super fast. I'm kind of surprised by that. So what you missed was they just entered, they finally redeemed their ticket, filled their stamp card out to go into the limestone cavern, and just by a coincidence, well, you know, or plot reasons, everyone actually, all the employees decided to go together at the same time to see it. So we are ours group between myself and Goemon and what's it called, Makara and Nomad, who is the tour guide, and Chernobog and Sath even, and Volos, and even what's it called, Andvari decided to come too. No, it's okay if you missed part 1. It was super short anyways, and the gist is they entered the Golden Cave, and then Andvari disappeared, but then he reappeared with clothes on, which is suspicious considering everything should be half naked since this is a host mode game. And then we're following him now. Alright. During the break in the limestone cavern tour, moments before you discovered that Andvari and the others were missing. Ooh. Okay, just zoom in another spot from that image. It was dry and Nomad and Tau. Andvari slips away from the group, heading for the destinations that lie somewhere off the tour route. There isn't a happier sight than this in all the world. This is the stuff of dreams! All of the gold he had brought here, all the money the resort had made. This was his earnings? He kept it in some place in the cavern? That sounds like a very sus place to put it in. It was wonderful time before his eyes, Jesus Christ. Andvari Fall is a place where gold springs eternal. All thanks to that rule that causes any gold brought in here to multiply. Oh, I see. So it's probably not his rule, he's just taking advantage of the money. So he's putting his profits here too, I guess. That's cheating, Andvari. Okay, this is a bit questionable for Andvari, but whatever. Andvari glances at the shining gold ring on his finger in size. So if you don't know, his ring is the source of his curse. I forget what his curse is supposed to be, but I don't know. Essentially, I believe in the original myth, like he tries to give it to someone else or something, but I don't know how it goes. What is he, a dragon? No, he's just earning interest. Fair. The rule of this ring I brought to Tokyo with me only works in the app. In other words, it only works on in-app coins. Well, this place will let me increase my resort's profits 1,000 times over. For some reason, this music perfectly suits Andvari with this kind of background. You know, I'd given up on finding Andvari Falls I left behind in my homeworld. So this is his falls in the first place. I didn't realize that. So that's... So is Andvari Falls an actual thing? It's not just a thing they made up in Housamo. So you can imagine my surprise when it turned out that Andvari Falls had collided with this Tokyo. Sure, it's a little different than how I remember it, but whatever. Let's not sweat small stuff. Anyway, a steady source of income is all well and good. Nothing beats the thrill of hunting for treasure in other worlds. Ain't that right, Nomad? Josiah? Hey, quit making it sound like we're doing your dirty work or something. We're just here to help you deposit the resort's earnings and treasure while the tour's on break, yeah? As a chivalrous thief, I would not stand idly by while coins were being pilfered from unsuspecting citizens. However, as these are honest earnings, there's no injured party to compellingly steal these riches back. I wouldn't call these honest earnings, the interest party anyway. Let's see, wait, so the in-game coins is kind of, yeah, it is. Although I don't know about coins, how that would get them coin. I guess it could have been like some Ikebukuro betting thing. I wonder what the character uses them for. Well, in-game, it's used for using summoning items. But then again, the very nature of something is kind of hand-waved. Like, the actual process of intentionally summoning something. Or is it even intentional? It never really does feel intentional in these story plot points. Well, do you see that? Is it just me? Oh yeah, it's just me. I thought like Nomad's arm was see-through on his right side, but no, it's just like the exact identical color scheme to the background. Yeah, so quit laughing like some evil mastermind from a comic book. Just put that money and let's head back already. I feel like Andvari might see him a bit like that, which is why he's always unnerved by Churnbug's kinder view of him. Yeah, exactly. We're keeping everyone waiting. If we take too much longer, they might come looking for us and discover this place. I'm not losing it. Calm down. And don't call me that, please. I still don't trust that Tanuki in particular. Having a master thief, even if only in memory, so close to this much gold makes me nervous. Ah, you're such a worrywart, are. Listen, Andvari falls as regular traps. Even a master thief wouldn't be able to make it past. I'm guessing he's gonna make it past it, considering what that third challenge quest was about. Wow, really? What kind of just like casually join them. Hold on, I need a sip. Sorry, I didn't eat before we began, because I just woke up from it. Good question, Ethan. Let me Wait. Wow! I've never seen so much gold! That's like a huge harvest of corn. Okay, that's first thing on your mind, fellas. You still don't know the story of it, so I'll just pretend it's super innocent. Okay. Now this is a wild amount of treasure. Although, there was a ton of gold in my brother's place too. These treasures have a different shine to my own Goldillion. That which once froze even time itself on Bald Mountain. Yes, flickering, fluctuating, flowing, like water. That's so weird. This place feels... What the hell are you all doing in here? You're supposed to be waiting in the rest area! Well, whatever. At least you're all in one piece. How do you even make it past all those traps and tricky crossroads? What are you talking about? You're the one who let us here. Huh? What are you talking about? I don't even let my two bodyguards here. What the? At last, the time has come. Behold the splendor of the one who will be your downfall. Yes, it is I! Lay off the vegetables, suppose? Yeah. You! That's right, I'm not Andvari, but Alberic, the true owner of the Golden Scale Wonders. What? Nobody touched the treasure. Wow, there are two Andvaris all along. My dream come true. These ones were totally fooled. And these ones knew all along. I see you're also dumbfounded as to be lost for words. That is only natural, for my disguise was unquestionably perfect. Probably. Oh, that's right. I remember now. You're that bastard who tricked me. I almost drowned because of you. He's while you're in the waterfall? Yeah, all my memories are coming back to me now. He's the one who told me about some amazing treasure hidden deep within these limestone caverns. And In fact, he guided me here. It's his fault I got caught in that stupid trap and found myself in the basin of the waterfall. Hey, you can hardly blame me for that. I was just as surprised as you. After all that posturing, you got yourself caught in that trap mighty quickly. Wait a minute, that explains it. Back in that restaurant, after we asked Gomon. Gomon looked troubled, and must have mixed of you, because he met Aldrich in disguise. Yeah, who cares about all that? Hey! Sorry, I didn't mean to be insensitive. Guess I got a bit carried away. Oh boy, now what? Aldrich, you traitor! What do you mean that you're the true owner of this place? I'm the true owner of Andvari Falls. Me! It literally has my name on it. Traitor? Wait, you're working together on this? Alright, you gotta explain yourself. When I set foot into Andvari Falls after its collision with the limestone caverns, he was already in here. He spun me a story about how these caves finally had a worthy owner now that I was there. And he invited me to work with them to store up a bunch of gold, but it was all lies. What are you talking about, you fool? I never meant to imply that your arrival had anything to do with it. The worthy owner was me. Isn't the fact that I knew the path to the treasure vault proof enough of that? It cannot be clear that I am the legitimate owner of the gold in these caves. I kind of wish there were more voice lines for Aldrich because I can't really get the hang of it. He has like 2 voice lines in total whenever you hit him in the challenge quest. And you know, that's him being hit, so kind of exaggerating his voice. Well, if that's what it takes, then that just means more proof that I'm the owner. I know the path to this treasure vault by heart. Why? Because I'm the one who made it. I'd be down for an Aldrich obtainable version. Ah! The treasure's mine! No, mine! No, mine! Oh, that's a DAR. Oh, this complicates things a bit. 2 dwarves hunting, arguing over gold. Alright. Let's say you treasure hunting expert. Well, this is just a theory, but I believe this might be the case of multiple worlds having collided. It's an incredibly rare occurrence, but not an impossible one. One of the cases I know occurs when mountain views from the land of Wa and Penglai overlap with the mountains of Tokyo. In other words, several of the same conditions overlapped. Hang on, does that mean Andvari Falls and the fake Andvari's treasure vault are really similar? That is a weird thing, so I guess it's just like several similar mythologies causing the same collision, so it's not really a collision of 2, but rather a collision of 3. Oh, there are more Aldrich lines than I realized, but I suppose that makes sense. I guess just assume they'd reuse Andy's lines. Nope, he has his own unique lines, which is neat. Just like how Yoxosaurus has his own lines in that one AR, which is like really strange because you never hear him otherwise. So the things that overlapped, the cause of this tragic fear, are the treasure vaults of this greedy duo. Yes, but for that to happen, there needs to be a focus. Someone with connections to multiple worlds. I suppose if Andvari and Aldrich had the same role and rule. Isn't that literally impossible? Like, didn't they say that from the beginning? It's impossible for someone to have both the same role and rule in the world at the same time within Tokyo. Or maybe, if they were the same. Well, more importantly, regardless of whose claim is correct, there's only one place in these caverns that smells like gold, and that's right here. So, if there's only one mountain of treasure, and they both claim to own it, then there's only one thing that can happen next. Fine! If talking isn't gonna get us anywhere, then I'll have you acknowledge that I am the true owner by force! Sticking a pipe on you traitor thief, that's my line! I knew things would end up like this. Why does everyone always resort to violence in the end? Alright, says Mr. Brainwashing Kids, watermelon exploding man. If neither party is willing to compromise, then there will be war. That is the way of the world, the way of the ninja as well. But, hey, fake Andvari. Fake Andvari. Are you sure you want to fight? You're pretty outnumbered. Of course! Such things are of little consequence. Victory will be mine! Proceeds to get one shot by my fully seated Andy. Belos is indeed a bean. He is a Mexican jumping meme, aka a parasite that feeds on the life of another organism. I just watched but it's like a nature video of it recently, where Mexican jumping memes are apparently like moth larvae that dug into the seeds of a particular plant, and then the seeds themselves start jumping because of the larvae who try to move away from the sunlight into the shade. Yes, this is what I do when I'm not doing Housamo. I watch random videos about Mexican jumping beans, among other unrelated topics. Don't worry, Andvari has the power of macro on his side. He'll be back. Yeah, actual heck. He feeds Javi our seat. Very nice. Here we go. I guess we're all on Andvari's side. I mean, it's like, I get we're all on his side, but fighting this fight seems a bit much. How could this happen? How could the rightful owner of this place lose? And he proceeds not to change his facial expression at all. Well, the numbers are against you, and like 3 of my units who are fully seated because Andvari follows banners kind of OP. Silence! I'll not be cowed by this! I don't get it. Why did he bring us all here in the first place? What do you think, Ayrton? I bet he was the one who suggested doing those stamp cards too, not Andvari. That's a good point. Why invite a bunch of Andvari's friends? Talk about self-sabotage. I won't forget this, Andvari! I'll get you for this, while I'm smiling! There he goes. He sounded like he was on the verge of tears. Hopefully he'll be alright. Andvari? If I might make a suggestion, as one of your employees, would it not be better to move all this gold to another location? I agree with Kotaro. If that imposter is going to be lurking around, I'll end up causing problems for the cavern tour. But what if we move the gold elsewhere? I'm sure Aldrich will catch on and switch his focus there instead. Andvari? Sorry, but I can't do that. Huh? Why not? If the source of the problem is the gold, moving it would be. Didn't you hear me? I said I can't. It's not that I won't. I actually can't. Seriously. If you cannot, there must be a reason. Will you not tell us what that is? It's a curse, isn't it? Oh, Seth, don't be silly. It's nothing of the sort, I'm sure. If there were a curse on this treasure vault, I'm sure I would have sense. Wait. There it is. You? That was Kotaro. So that's why I've been getting all these chills. Cursing and being cursed is an everyday thing back in my world. Check out the ceiling. There's a spot that's leaking a bit. Hearing this, a few of you look up at the ceiling and immediately turn pale. That's bad enough to curse an entire clan. What's a thing like that doing in these limestone caverns? As I say, curses always come home to roost. A curse of this skill will not leave the one responsible unharmed. Andvari Falls is cursed with the same riches to ruins curse that's on my sacred artifact. Your sacred artifact is cursed? Andvari doesn't answer your question. Instead, he turns his gaze on the vast piles of gold as he begins to speak. Right before I came to this world, the traveler visited Andvari Falls. They declared that for the sake of the one they loved of all others, they would take all the gold in Andvari Falls for their own. I told them they were crazy and sent them on their way, of course, but stuff happened and they ended up stealing all of my gold. Rude. You see, I got caught in the net of Ran, or whatever it was that the traveler brought with them. Oh yeah, by the way, I used to be married to Ran, so that's interesting. And then they took my ring. Give it back, damn it! Give it back! That's mine! Mine! It was then that the pallor fell across my ring, as well as over all the gold in Andvari Falls. All of the treasure that had been taken from me began to shine with an eerie glow of the curse. So, Andvari the dwarf, you are another to bring a curse upon thine own gold. That's when I heard him. There could have been others who owned cursed gold like me. I wouldn't know. But suddenly, dozens of voices began to speak all at once, ringing in my ears. You became so enthralled with your endlessly increasing hoard, so obsessed with your connection to it, that all other connections ceased to have meaning, even bonds of love. The true nature of the rule of Andvari Falls is that the curse that feeds on obsession, using it as fuel to grow and spread. Your ring was made from this cursed gold, and so shares its properties. The more your gold increases, the greater your obsession becomes. And this too is how the cursed gold multiplies, by feeding off your love. So what if it's cursed? I'll never give up this ring. That's how he got summoned to Tokyo? Next thing I knew, I was enveloped in a rainbow of transient light and brought to Tokyo. That's the long and short of it. Basically, it seems like mine is one of a whole slew of curses on Andvari Falls. So, because of the curse on Velt, and this gold, all this gold is stuck here, and you can't take it out? Why did he even gather it here then? Just a quick little question, do you think about gay couples? No, I don't really. But I don't really think about other relationships. Because that's not really my business. Yep. I can't take a single coin out here, let alone use it. But so what? I don't regret a thing. Even if this gold is stuck here, it's all mine! All mine! The only thing I care about is gold. Gold and coin! That's who I am, and I'm not changing it! But if you can't take the gold out, and if you can't even use the coin... At this exclamation from Andvari, everyone is at a loss for words, except for a certain someone who can't read the room. Aha! I only pretended to run away so I could surprise you with a sneak attack. Take this! Alberic Geek! Yeah! Alberic's hollow voice rings out, and then his foot crashes into Andvari's back, sending him flying into the mountain of gold. Ouch! That's a pretty lame attack after all that yelling. Mr. Imposter, Alberic, right? Considering the treasure is personal, wouldn't it be better to just leave it be? Yeah, even if you really are the rightful owner of all this gold, that curse is no joke. You can't take it with you, you know. You're correct. I know this curse is the real deal. I also know that it will consume me and all the love in my heart. But that's the point! And Roy sounds like the late game host player. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hoarding coin without anything to use it on. Exactly, Nico. You hit the nail on the head. What do you mean? I mean that it just proves the gold is mine. It proves the fact that it is inescapable, undeniable, irrefutable. I would give up anything, everything to get my hands on all the gold in the world. Yes, even wealth. That's just who I am. And yet, it was stolen from me. I was robbed, just like you, Andvari. Andvari and Andvari share a brief moment of mutual sympathy, unfathomable to everyone else present. But even when the gold that's possessed you is taken away, the obsession remains. You can't help but bide your time, waiting to pounce on any opportunity that would allow you to get your hands on it again. Eventually, you find yourself unable to make rational decisions. Then you'll start to think, if I can't have the gold, I'd rather it disappear entirely than see anyone else claim it. You start to believe that calamity will befall anyone fool enough to steal from you. What are you talking about? I don't care how strong this curse is. So long as I don't take anything out of the treasure vault, that's not gonna mess with my mind. Didn't I tell you? The traps I laid in my treasure vault have manifested here as well. What? You never told us that. This is the first time I'm hearing it. What? Oh, really? Sorry about that. Must have slipped my mind. Now, shall I show you? Would you like to see the final trap in Albright's limestone caverns? The last trap already? Ah! What's happening? The ground deep beneath your feet begins to shake. Irene and Fault freezes, embracing themselves for whatever is coming. And then the shaking stops. Wait, that's it? Nothing's gonna happen? How about the rest of you? You okay? Nothing appears to have changed. It would seem that the tremor merely shook the limestone caverns. Wait, where's Albright? He wants stuff off while we were all focused on the shaking. Huh? That was just a bluff? Alright, you lot, wait here. I'm gonna go see if... Stop! No one move a muscle! Huh? Yet Kutara's warning comes a half second too late, and Brian's already taken a single step across the treasure vault floor. Suddenly, the ground falls away, an enormous hole yawns in the cave floor right in front of you, wide enough to swallow the treasure vault in its entirety. Hey! What's the big idea? The floor of the vault continues to crack and crumble into nothingness, leaving Andvari no time to retreat. The forces are going real fast. Andvari, hurry! We gotta get out of here! No! I've worked too hard for this gold! Andvari begins hastily raking the surrounding gold towards himself. Andvari really feels like some sort of I don't know, a character from some sort of fable, or, you know, allegory, where, you know, they lose themselves to gold and then all of a sudden they, like Midas. You know, the story of Midas, kind of like that. What are you doing, Andvari? Are you trying to drown yourself with gold? Are you trying to drown with your gold? Ah! The rapidly widening hole in the cavern has already reached Andvari, and from within you hear the thundering rush of the underground stream. As you look helplessly, Andvari is shoved with all his gold into the crumbling depths of the caves. Now this begins the closing act of my tragedy. I hope you enjoy the show! That was an interesting way to end the episode. Not really conclusive, but we'll be going into episode 7 now. Episode 7, part 1. Keeping track of the mythos of Andvari and Andvari gives me a headache, since my own familiarity with it is only from Wagner's Ring Cycle. Oh, do tell. If, you remember anything. It kind of reminds me of like those situations where, in fiction, where they decide to drown in their own. A final episode, and this is where the seeds of thievery shall never perish. Hey, it's going on episode. But yeah, I think I saw something like that in one of the Mummy movies, where someone decided to drown with their own gold as the tomb was about to collapse. And then also in Avatar: Last Airbender, there was that scholar who decided to sink with the tower along with all the books. So it really is reminiscent of that kind of allegorical thing. I think the curse took them both, Alberic and Andvari. Andvari. Goemon whispers, staring vacantly in the direction in which Andvari was swept away by the vicious current. I hope he'll be okay. I managed to pass him a floaty boat before he got dragged away, but I don't know where this water goes. I mean, we're talking about an underground stream and collided limestone cavern. Who knows where they'll end up? Let's just hope it's somewhere safe. Where they'll end up? Of course. How could I forget? Actually, I have no idea. Come on, we've got to get outside. What do you mean, Nathan? I already know where they'll end up. I've seen it happen before. Right, Goemon? Oh, yeah, that's right. Huh? Oh! We just gotta go to where Goemon was that time. You leave the limestone caverns and head straight for a resort in Andvari's waterfall basin. And within it... Oh, well, in the ring cycle, Alberic is featured as the maker of Andvari's ring. Oh, so they're directly related. Interesting. Though it's his own ring in the opera cycle, he makes it from the gold of the Rhine River after renouncing love. Interesting. Why is it so dark here? I feel like I'm back in the depths of my homeworld. I'm surprised you even know that at all. Naturally. Hang on a minute. Isn't this my resort? Floating in the pool of water is Andvari, surrounded by his hoard of gold and clutching, swimming firmly in his arms. Whew. I'm so glad you're alright, Andvari. You seem a bit out of it, but at least you're in one piece. It appears I wasn't mistaken in my appraisal of you. Excellent work, Captain. I'm so relieved to see that you're unharmed, my friend. Oh boy. I burped a while ago, and it the stomach acid hurt my throat a bit, and I'm really feeling it now with these voices coming on. I need a sip. Yeah, I definitely should have eaten before. Oh well. Ah, shucks. So, what do you think? Pretty wild, huh? Now that you know what it's like to get swept in a waterfall basin. Well, you're generally not an opera dude. I still think I've gotten my fair share of opera lore just from exposure to classical music. Interesting. No, I muted myself during that time. Oh, I'm right. Thank goodness you're safe. Thanks you lot. And you too, Arthur. Doesn't look like there's anything wrong with you physically, but you still should go see a doctor later, okay? Well, I'm not sure if this is unlucky or unfortunate. Perhaps it's the work of the curse? Look around you. All of your golden coins have been swept into the waterfall basin with you. All of them ended up with me. Hey, Andvari, since we've all been working really hard to help you out, can we each take just a little bit of gold with us? Keep your hands off it! Oh, come on, this again? After all that just happened, haven't you learned anything? Say what you want, but this gold is all mine. Mine! He begins to gather up the gold in the waterfall basin and load it onto a wheeled cart he produces from somewhere. From somewhere. Sure, let's just hand wave that. Once he has retrieved every last piece of gold, Andvari takes off at a sprint without sparing any of you a single glance. I've got to hide this somewhere. Buzz off, you lot! Huh? Why are you being so mean? We were all so worried about you just now. Oh, well, there he goes. What should we do now? How should I know? The boss has run off and left us in a lurch. You're wrong. My friend, he has left alone so as not to entangle us in his curse. Look at Sherlock doing his thing again. Yeah, that has to be it. That's giving... Well, that might have been part of it. Hey! I was worried about Andvari and only just noticed this, but... It's so dark. It feels as if we are closed off. I recall the sensation from my time on Bald Mountain. Sherlock's ice crystal secret artifact against servers. Something that only happens in battle zones. This is... At that moment, everyone's phones buzz with weather warnings and notifications, reporting that this area is currently experiencing stormy weather and that there's risk of heavy rainfalls. Yet the real threat that this notification impresses upon all of you is of another danger entirely. It confirms that this lone area has become a battle zone. I finally made it outside! Today, Resort Andvari is bustling with students. Among them, one sweaty dwarf can be seen pushing a wheeled cart. Perhaps because of the sheet covering the cart, no one notices that he's transporting gold. Ah, damn it! I've got to find someplace to hide this gold, or else! Hey, don't you think I can sense you, you bastard? You got some nerve! Foolish! Very foolish, Andvari! An all too familiar voice shakes the air, and Andvari turns towards the source, his face screwed up in profound annoyance. What the heck? That's cheating! Come, hand over the gold! Alberic, now several times his previous size and quite gigantic, begins to chase after Andvari. How'd you get so big? Pretty sure dwarves can't do a trick like that. Fool! Don't you see? That gold is my everything. In other words, it equates to my very existence. And as gold is crushed, so too am I. As such, it only stands to reason that its multiplying effect works on me as well. At least, that was my theory, and as I was pondering it, it actually happened. All's all that ends, right? Eh? Probably. Probably? You accepted the curse on a whim? Jeez, you really stuck your foot in it now. Ah, quiet. It's time for you to get what you deserve, you gold-stealing wretch. The colossal Alberic slams his cock down, kicking up sand and sending a shockwave rippling across the beach. Whoa! Hey, watch it! If I fall over, I'll sue you for damages! So it's just me he's going for, huh? What am I gonna do? I guess the first order of business is to ensure the safety of the people using the resort's facilities. Nice. Oh, what's that? That's so cool! Are they doing some kind of giant parade? Oh, nice! It's actually cooling us down. This is just what we need on a blazing hot day like this, like today. This kind of stuff is becoming common nowadays, huh? Hey, mister! Can I get another drink? Jesus Christ. Ah! Well, dang. The Tokyos sure are tough. I mean, they've experienced their own deaths and the deaths of the friends several times, so I'm sure they'll be fine. Guess I'll just keep running for my life then. Pushing his gold-laden cart ahead of him, Andvari sprints across the beach and makes it to a separate area along the resort. Okay, so this is actually one of the original beach art from like a previous event, but I'm pretty sure this art is with it cloudy. This current location is under construction as Resort Andvari is being expanded. Kicking aside the no trespassing sign, Andvari pushes his way into the deserted corner of the resort. There shouldn't be any customers or workers all the way back here. After all, If anyone's gonna get here for my personal feud and I'm taken to court, I'm done for! Sums these days are astronomical. Nice. Seeing you obsess over money. It's like... Whose voice is that? Seeing you obsess over money. It's like I'm looking in the mirror. I knew that I would find you all alone this time. That you'd throw away your friends in order to keep your gold to yourself. Who but I could understand madness? Me, who's given up wealth, fame, passion, everything, living only my obsession. Don't like we're on the same level. I'm just scared of liability suits. For real! Andvari shouts or retorts at Alberic over his shoulder as he runs until... Guess even though healing like you can do some damage while you're that size. Oh, sorry about that. My finger slipped. I didn't realize Alberic would be such a bully. The car tumbles onto its side, spilling its golden burden across the sand, and drawing a hearty chuckle from Alberic. See, Andvari, we are one and the same. You, like me, live only for gold. I can make us even more similar still, if you take in that curse, let it consume you. And all your thoughts will be of gold and gold alone. Wouldn't you like that? Doesn't that sound wonderful? Of course it does. You would cast aside your capacity for love in a heartbeat in order to devote yourself to gold, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Well, he's really pushing his own, like ideals on Andvari right now. Cut that out! What do you think you're doing? Gold's curse begins to seep into Andvari's flesh, slowly rendering him immobile. Why do you fight it? Do you not desire to become one, body, mind, and soul, with your beloved gold? Up until a while ago, I would have fine was kicking the bucket surrounded by gold. Then? But not anymore. I don't want this, not because of love or anything sapping like that, but... he loves his size difference, buddy. Saying that I throw away that stuff in front of him, in front of all of them, just doesn't sit right with me. Gotcha! Besides, I don't want to end up like you. Just looking at you is enough to turn me off the idea. I'm not gonna let yourself sink that low. Sure, I like gold, but I also happen to be really proud of the my knack for cost-benefit analyses. Nice. A small sliver of the curse detaches from Alberic and latches onto Andvari, sinking into his body. What? Yeah. Sharonbog and Andvari. You know what rhymes with Andvari? Cocksleaf. A merry begins to play inside Andvari's head. What is projected into his mind is but a flash, a single moment in time. A scene that occurred long ago in another world. He sees Alberic, surrounded by the glittering golden cape, laughing and crying alone. Oh boy, that's No, wait. It's not Alberic, but Andvari himself. What was that? Was it a hallucination brought on by the course? Or was it one of your memories, Alberic? Well, Alberic, are you my... Roll of the Wanderer, rule of rending, engrave my name onto thee, come forth! Huh? Is that? Boundless tale! What in the... Alberic's cry echoes across the beach as Andvari's curse is rent and left fluttering in midair. Are they like shadows of each other? Is that what he's trying to imply? That was incredible! You cut that curse right off, Andvari! Uh-oh! Only a small portion of the curse is scattered. Instead of dispersing, the majority of it flows back into Alberic. The curse returned to him, but I used my roll. Gomon, go get Andvari quickly! Ah, jeez. What am I gonna do with you two? Always sticking to your nose into other people's problems. Hold on tight. I'll take you somewhere safe. What good do you think that will do? Just like me, Andvari longs only for gold. Nothing is more important to us, and so the curse will follow us wherever we go. Go forth, ye ruinous curse. Return to Andvari and... Huh? What is this? Black snow? That should not be possible in this weather. No. This isn't snow. It just keeps coming. At that moment, the Dark Lord in the swimsuit lands squarely between the two dwarves. All will be well. As long as you stay away from my companions, all will be well. For I... My word. Is there no end to your meddlers? I suppose I will have to. However, before Andvari can finish his declaration... Ephemeral frost! Oh, get wrecked, son. The Dark Lord turns away. You may resemble my friend in aspect, but no matter who you are, you, like all others, shall freeze before the Dark Lord. Oh, nice one. Killing someone who looks exactly like your boyfriend. Now you're cheating. The Dark Lord turns his gaze on Andvari. Why am I saying that like in this voice? Yeah, good on trying to protect him. Dark Lord turns his gaze on Andvari and the rest of the group, and finding them unharmed, appears to sag with relief. Watch out! That's not over yet. The gold's curse is stronger than you think. Don't let your guard down, Jitterbug. What? Fueled by the curse, Alberic's body continues to grow, and cracks begin to appear in the ice often surrounding him. The colossal might of the curse becomes a turbid stream, advancing toward the Dark Lord of Bald Mountain as if prepared to swallow him whole. It is futile to struggle, for this is what your dear friend Andvari wants. No matter what you say or how desperately you attempt to drive off the curse, it will not work, for in his heart of hearts, Andvari still only cares for gold. The bonds of the heart are the most powerful force in the world. Not even a rule can stop them. Then this is the end for me. Chernobog smiles in the face of the encroaching torrent of the curse. Hurlquin, I leave this one to you, my friend. I, the Dark Lord Chernobog, have no regrets over my actions here. Well, I suppose if I allowed myself but one regret, it would be that I was unable to spend time with my clubmates once again in... That idiot! What's he smiling for? Run, damn it! Chernobog! Are you kidding me? Don't go too! Seriously, stay put! You rush forth to save Chernobog from being swallowed by the colossal curse, and Andvari can do nothing but watch on helplessly as you plunge yourself willingly into the hopeless situation. Why would you throw away your life like that for a co-worker? Ah, what's wrong with you two? I don't get it! This is something I was shown by you and by everyone here. There is nothing that warms my heart more than... Andvari stares in horror as the cursed torrents begin to consume Chernobog. Run! You've got to run! Somebody! Anybody! Help! Andvari whispers his plea for aid in the smallest of voices, and then... You! I see. So this was not the end for me after all. A single slash sweeps in to blow away the bulk of the curse, while at the same time a gigantic whirlwind appears, preventing the curse from encroaching further. I know that slash anywhere. You came! All you had to do was ask. After all, that's the rules responsible to help the subjects, right, Arson? Are you right, Dark Lord Chernobog of Bald Mountain, west of Kitez? You're very different from the Dark Lord I have heard about. If I'd known before, he might have made good friends. Villas of the East. No. You go by your bulls now, do you not? I'm grateful for your aid. Furthermore, are they from the same world? Yes, they are. You're right. It's not too late. Will you be my friend, Chernobog? He's a techniques to solve it. The curse must not pass beyond this point. Understood? It's kind of crazy how even though they're fantastic on their own individual rights as units, they also synergize with each other too. Yes, boss! Yeah! I've had it up to here with your little tricks. Ba, ba. You lot actually came. Yeah. Next time they'll be so stern and call it the rice cooker. A crisis like this is the perfect chance for a chivalrous thief to sweep in and save the day. Come on, let's wrap this up and nice and quick. After all, we got work it this afternoon. Get both of your jaw and bod off the floor, will ya? All we gotta do is deal with this guy. Simple. Lifeguards are meant to protect people from the dangers of the beach. I know this situation wasn't part of the job description, but whatever. We'll make it through this somehow. If you like owning golden coin and can't use, that's your prerogative. I mean, I collect accessories that I never actually wear, so I kind of get it. If that's your thing, good for you. What if it's not a decision you made for yourself? I can't agree with it. There's nothing cool about your thoughts being twisted. I have an idea of how we might repel this curse. My lord, behold my secret art. Repel? It? You can't do that. I'll just send it right back to Andvari. This isn't something you should stroll alone. You should ask for help when you need it. Everyone's got it sometimes. They sure are heating up. You can count on me for a supporting role. You're a bunch of simpletons. At a time like this, you strategy just to charge into that plan? A strong curse like this isn't going to take reforming no matter how many times you scatter. But I guess we can't just go in swinging and find out what happens. Oh, you're helping too. That's suspicious. Did you do something? Not to worry. Let's just say someone close to me seems to be involved. If you share everything with someone, that should include one's failures, yes? My failures are theirs, and theirs are mine. Oh, I see. So he's referring to the fact that it was the net of Ran that ended up catching Andvari in the first place. So now he's trying to redeem himself, or whatever the term is, I guess, to make amends for it. You would do well to prepare yourself, for you shall again bear witness to my infinite magnanimity. Get out of my way! That goal is mine! And Andvari turns to Alric and watches as the curse-shrouded dwarf laughs maniacally. It's as if he is looking at another version of himself. Ugh. Hey, someone needs to decide what we're doing here, because my sandstorm isn't gonna last much longer. The curse just keeps growing. It makes my body go all heavy. This isn't getting us anywhere. Any ideas? I guess we should ask the man of the hour. Hey, boss. Alright, that's a notice from the owner to all resort employees. Our new policy is to get rid of anyone interfering with our business. You got a plan? Yes, I know how to get rid of the situation. But to make this plan, I'm gonna need your help, part-timers. Listen up! I hired you here so you'd be at my disposal whenever I need you, and I expect you to live up to that standard. If we pull this off, you'll all get special bonuses. Not a bad deal, right? After all, if I end up having to close shop, it'll really cost me. And come to think of it, a cape full of gold is a stupid idea in this world. And just like that's got nothing on what money management can do here. Well, now you... I mean, he kind of knew that, but his obsession with gold kind of just overtook him for a second. Sounds like you're back on to your old self again. Good. Andvari, where are you scoundrel? Okay, start by drawing his attention over here. Got it? Then get to it, part-timers. Bucko's face. Alright, let's move, everyone. That gold coolest won't know what to hit it. It's our time to shine. And I presume we have a battle coming up. Yep. Alright, let us move in to episode 7, part 2. The ultimate part, and then you'll see the epilogue after this. Man, I'm so hungry. Oh god, my throat hurts. Belly maintenance. You know it. Well, I don't need to imagine. That's definitely happening after this thing. Oh, here we are. The torrent rushes towards the group, and Volus stands at the front to take the brunt of it. Volus fucking dies. I'm not afraid at all. Volus spins the curse with a ferocious glare, brandishing the watermelon splitting spike in his hand. Yet before he can bring it down to the approaching torrent, as if in answer to his rallying cry, Alberic's curse splits itself clean in two and vanishes into thin air. What? Huh? What just happened? That was the working of the pact between Pyrrha and Veles, the pledge of the east of Cadez. I once heard about it from a traveler who visited the mountain. Were they not able to hit each other because of some pre-existing pact? Yeah, I guess that's what happened. How fortunate! Not so fast! My noble Albrecht barrier will stop you. At least if I say so. It probably will. What's this kind, probably? The curse responds to his lackluster call by repelling Tanatoma's attack. Whoa! This thing's as solid as a pumpkin. Allow me to return the favor. My Albrecht punch is immensely powerful. Probably. He's kind of stretching what the hell his curse can actually do. He's like, can my curse do this? Yeah, it can. Can my curse like do this? A portion of a curse attaches itself, taking on the shape of a giant fist, and then comes the giant fist before unleashing a series of explosive punches. Sandstorm, protect us! Here! Since Whirlwind gathers up the sand on beach and uses it to form a protective wall, shielding you from Albrecht's attacks. Well, it doesn't stop there. The sandstorm continues to rage around Albrecht, disrupting his field of vision. I cannot control myself. The gold! Where's my gold? Hey, how's your side doing? We can't sell him for much longer. Reporting in. We have collected all the scattered treasure, down to the very last gold piece. Excellent. If coin-pinching Tanatoma says so, I'll believe him. We're all set. Ready when you are, Andvari. Arms and backs loaded up with treasure. The ninja all give Andvari the go-ahead. Good. That's everything that was in the vault. All that's left now is to head to the highest point we can get to. The highest point in this vicinity would have to be the roof of the beach house, I think. Not that mountain over there, but okay. Sure, but how exactly are we planning to get all the way up there? Suck it to nah, leave it to me.
It's not really designed for this, but I'll give it a shot if it means saving him.
You're that, Seth? Make sure you're ready. Got it. I'll keep with the sensor until you give me the signal. Then I'll sweep it away in a flash so he can see. Are you sure you can do this? I'm going to. If anyone can, it's me. The Supreme Ruler, Seth.
That's strange. Why is everything gone quiet? Did you worms realize you're no match for me and start hiding? Well, if you're going to change the rules, then that means all is fair games. How about I start by destroying your little resort now? Well, that's not nice. I'm sure that will force you to show yourself Andvari. I'll have the curse envelop every last inch of that obsessed order. I'll be two of a kind, two hearts of nothing but pure gold. And the more gold in the world, the better. All they want is to add it, to increase it. Nothing in this world, not even love, can hold a candle to the pleasure of gold. I cannot stop craving it, no matter what I do. I'm powerless. If only someone else could. If only someone could stop me.
Alberic's gaze turns from the sandstorm blocking his view to the populated areas of Andvari result that sprawls behind him. But before he can take a single step in that direction, Andvari's voice echoes out across the beach.
Now! Seth! Makara! Do it!
Ready, Makara? Let's show them what our lifeguard team can do. At his shout, the sandstorm momentarily lessens, just long enough for a series of thick ropes of seamen to fly through the cloud of sand.
Go! Divine lifeboat!
The ropes shoot straight past Alberic, and their ends catch on the top floor resort Andvari.
Awesome! It worked! Now go! And be careful, alright?
You can count on us, Makara.
Okay, everyone, our employer's watching, so make sure you put your best foot forward. Yes, boss. For my lord, charge! Now this is what I'm talking about. This is the perfect opportunity for a chivalrous thief to show what they can do. Tightrope walking is my forte. Check this out. Oh! Can't I pick up a pace, Lil? Well, sure. Tightrope sprinting's a piece of cake.
Several ninja loaded up with treasure race along the ropes, straight past Alberic. Their destination is the very top of the resort in Andvari. Wow, ninja are pretty cool. Go on, put that umbrella and ball away.
What is the point of these flimsy ropes? I can snap them with the flick of my fingers. I know where exactly you're gonna strike a giant to make him fall. You'll rue the day you dock on these shores, dwarf. Fishy feast! I will freeze the ground beneath his feet. Ephemeral frost.
Aegir's ankle wraps around Alberic's ankles as a Dark Lord freezes the area around him.
What's this? I cannot move! Good! Now pull, everyone!
Going for some Gulliver's Travels strategies. Ready?
1, 2. Heave!
Mate!
Ah!
Slipping on the ice while being pulled by the ropes, and unable to right himself due to the anchor lock around his ankles, Alberic loses balance and crashes to the ground.
Curse you, Andvari! How dare you humiliate me like this? Take this! Alberic cursed beam! What? The curse isn't responding! How can this be? Haha! I knew it! Up until now, I've always had the treasure right next to me. So when you were coming after me, the curse followed your lead because its purpose was the treasure. You had a common goal because your targets were in the same place. But now the goal is behind you, so the curse has no reason to come after me.
Hey, that's pretty smart. So they shot the ropes behind him, and then they moved the treasure along the rope back behind him, and he was about to turn or something. Well, he was about to destroy it, right? but he got tied up with the anchor. I'm somewhat fond of these, battle stratagems that they describe in Housamo. They're pretty cool sometimes.
Nonsense! Nonsense! That can't be! Sorry, but this is not for you, buddy. Now take this! Team Andvari's combination! He sucks! Ah! It feels like I'm getting pinched by a wave of crabs! Not there! Stop that! Boss, we finally finished transferring the gold. Good work. Well, under rest, so go back and help evacuate the area. Understood. Good luck, boss. Okay, so we got the treasure out safe. What were we supposed to be doing here now? I've got a message from Andvari. I don't have much time, so listen up. Now listen here. The curse on that gold functions just like my ring. Andvari's ring. My sacred artifact is this gold ring, forged from that cursed gold. It's small, so it can only hold a small amount of the curse. The size of the curse is proportional to the amount of gold, you see. Now, here's a really important bit. The gold created by Andvari Falls shares this exact same property. So the total area of the curse is equal to the amount of gold in the treasure vault. Okay. Now, the problem we have is this huge amount of gold. So, the vast expense of this curse all belongs to one individual. If that fact seems to be the case, what do you think would happen? Well, I mean, I don't know. Must you be so dense? If you're to spread the gold out all over the larger number of people. Huh? Oh, I get it now. The more people who hold the gold, the smaller the curse gets. Exactly. If the gold is shared between the resort's employees and customers, the curse will shrink. Oh boy, did you see that? I mean, let me say. I'm just like, for the past several days, we were doing like, helping Andvari make coins between the resorts, and at the end of the day, we're just gonna give all the profits back to the customers. That's probably not gonna sit right. But then again, this was Andvari's plan, so unfortunate, but we will go through it. According to Andvari, at its smallest, the curse is equivalent to lightly bumping one's pinky toe on the corner of the table. So yeah, am I a furry? Kind of, sort of. There's like lots of definitions of what being a furry is. Like, I think I'm a furry, but like, do I have a fursona? No, not really. I mean, I had a friend try one for me at one point in time. What's it called? And am I into fursuits? No, I am not at all. Do I have furry friends? No, I don't. Do I look at what's it called, safe for work furry art generally? No, not really. It's mostly just a porn, to be honest. Well, that's still pretty awful. Even a ninja couldn't dodge that. Anyway, that's where you come in, Goemon Ishikawa. Throwing gold is your specialty, isn't it? Me? You want me to perform the actual Goemon's coin throwing trick? For real? Goemon Ishikawa's coin throwing wasn't about chucking things around willy-nilly, I'll have you know. Throwing each coin so that will reach the exact person you're aiming for is the true essence of Goemon Ishikawa's technique. I might have some of his memories, but I've only ever attempted the technique on stage, and all I had to do was toss him around. Oh well, I guess that was too much to hope for. I'll just have to use clones to pass them around directly. Obviously, just throwing them isn't going to cut it. If coin isn't properly received, it would count as co-owning the gold. It cannot be helped. He may possess the members of the ninja from Iha, but one cannot simply expect a simple form to be capable of the same feats. Yes. Sorry for asking too much. Well on this, so you just sit tight. Yeah, wait here, Goemon. We'll get this done in a jiffy. What's wrong with me? I've always claimed that I'm the one who can take up the mantle of Goemon Ishikawa, and just when I get the chance to prove it, I call it quits? Hey, I guess I'm not really good enough to play him after all. Hey, Goemon! Huh? Everything? What am I doing? That's not the place I want to see my precious audience. I'm meant to be an actor, an entertainer. Someone in the dealing business of delighting, thrilling, and fascinating the people watching. When you think about it like that, a great thief and a great actor are one and the same. Well said! Who said that? You've performed as me on the kabuki stage countless times. Have a little faith in yourself and give it a try.
The real Goemon. I knew it.
I performed as you? Wait, no way. Are you? It's going to be tough, though. That truly was the greatest of all my techniques. In which case, I suppose I'll just have to show you how it's done. What? For doing this, I'm going to need to borrow your body for a bit, so, huh?
So he's letting his memories take over him for a bit. Kind of like how, what's it called? Musashi does. The pot Chukaku carries begins to glow as he changes into his human form.
For the first time in forever, prepare to witness Goemon's greatest act! Huh? Wait a minute, you're... Hey, I know that face. When we meet again, Chivalrous Street. And do my eyes deceive me, or are there ninja from the Boom and Satomi here as well?
Nice timing. Typical of a show-off like you to pick the most dramatic moment to take to the stage.
Is this man the real Goemon Ishikawa Vikiga?
Sure, let's go with that from now. It's simpler that way. As Kotaro knows all about memory transference too. Anyway, Goemon, this is your big moment. What can we do to help?
Well, first up, hand over the gold. Put it all in my pot.
Very well, but you better not be thinking of running off with it, you dirty thief.
Ah, jeez.
Are those still fighting? We're not having a picnic over here, you know.
I'm not sure how much longer I can hold him, Andvari. We got a pretty big crowd over here.
It would appear that they were using your phone to take pictures of which we are the subjects. I wonder why. That's you know, Twitter culture for you, or you know, just social media culture for you in general. Take pictures when a tragedy is about to happen, or is currently happening.
That's the signal. You're up, Arison.
Roger, leave it to me. Time to rend that sucker. Okay.
Oh, what are you planning? Surely you're not trying to remove the curse from me. No, you must not. You cannot do such a terrible thing to me. Something I could never do to myself. And I'll listen to him. Do it, Arison. Stop!
In a flash, the connection between Alberic and an enormous curse is severed. Having lost its attachment to Alberic, the curse immediately takes off in search of someone else filled with a lust for gold.
Behold! This is what a great treat looks like.
At that moment, a great voice rings out from the highest point from Resort Andvari.
What of you? What of you? The great thief, Goemon Ishikawa, has arrived in your midst. I have a pot full of greed-ridden gold, and I'd say everyone deserves a piece. Come, get your shiny gold coin. Greed-ridden? Are you calling me greedy?
I mean, sometimes he appears that way, but look at this. He's literally giving all his profits to everyone. This was through his blessing.
Hurry! Goemon, the curse is headed straight for us. Right! Ready, everyone? Here I go!
Suddenly, Goemon's pot starts to give off a golden light. He thrusts his thick arm within and begins to shout.
Now, dear audience, prepare to be dazzled and amazed.
I love his force art.
Feast your eyes! Steal the show! it's so pretty. Yeah, they're getting tossed from the building over there. Check this out. It's so shiny. It's a coin. A real big one. I think this one is one of those Koban coins that were worth bucketloads in the land of Wa. I've never seen one up close before. Whoa. The items Gohan procures from his pot are not single pieces of gold, but rather golden gleaming Kobans. Here you go! And one for you. Times are good, aren't they? Yeah? The shining coins become flecks of light that rain down on Resort Andvari, and indeed the entire city of Tokyo. Wow! So this is what the real Gohan is capable of. He's making the entire Tokyo region rain gold! What a beautiful spectacle! Do you not agree, my lord? This is what his sacred artifact does. He's a master thief, but he hands out Koban's enemies purely out of his desire to show off. Even if that's his motivation, people believe he's saving them from a life of suffering. People's faith in them is what makes and spreads all this light. This is the reason he's known as a chivalrous thief. And this is why I can't stand that guy. What's the point of you even calling yourself a master thief if you're just gonna... On this. So then the reason he made Shikaku a performer, a successor, was because neither of the natures is really defined by being a master thief or an actor. Shukaku is Goemon Ishikawa's successor because the thing they share is a need to dazzle and delight. Yeah. As the treasure is spread across the city of Tokyo, the stormy sky begins to clear. Goemon Ishikawa, the master thief famous enough to have a kabuki play named after him, was widely believed to be capable of spreading coins throughout all of Edo, the Tokyo of old. With this, that legend is sure to become the truth of this new Tokyo. So we can have Goemon's icon be the smile that we're seeing right now. Goemon's icon be the smile that we're seeing right now? Yeah. Oh, you mean like alternate art? Yeah, please, like, geez. I don't know why we don't have expressions yet, but it's fully possible. It's available on Wiki. The only issue is, I guess, I don't know. They haven't made icons yet for them yet. Or, even though it's theoretically possible. The curse shrinks and shrinks until it vanishes like mist under the rays of the midday sun. The curse of gold of Andvari falls dispersed among a large number of people without the shared inclination to worship it. No! My gold! It's all so far away! I cannot hope to get it back now. It's gotten so small that I can no longer even tell which one is mine. I am filled with a crushing sadness, and yet there is something more. I feel relieved, at peace. The obsessive attachment is gone. In my stead, the gold will travel this world, changing hands long into the future. This is indescribably wonderful. The mere thought of it fills me with pleasure. I feel like I have ascended to the heavens above. I suppose the way they format it now, allowing them for icon switch would increase the game's data size quite a bit. Yeah, it might. Let's got it into him. In a word, happiness. He was smiling at us. I was glad to see it. For it reminded me of your smile, Andvari, my friend. A happy sight indeed, your smile, as I insert inside you. I think this is what Outbreaker wanted all along. This is why he brought us all into that vault. Huh. Was he another version of Andvari? Maybe he was Andvari's shadow. I already told you, he and I are nothing alike. More importantly, start picking up those coins. I didn't think that thief would scatter them all over Tokyo. You guys better use them here, got it? We can keep these? Alright, fill your pockets, friends. If I can't get enough of them back, time to switch strategies. Think, Andvari, how can we make a profit from this? I've got it! We'll have a special sale, starting right now. I'm gonna get those customers to spend all the coins right here. Alright, you lads, get moving. Business is gonna get moving. Well, today was a lot busier than expected, but with these coins on top of my pay, my pockets are pretty nice and heavy. I'm thankful for the extra income, but are you sure it's alright for me to take these? My friend is truly blessed with a big heart. These coins shall go toward my upcoming club fees. After all, I now have purchased sufficient equipment with which to furnish the Mountaineering Club's new members. Haha. All in all, I'd say this treasure hunt expedition was a great success. Nonetheless, I did not expect to stumble upon a connection like that here, of all places. Oh, Ren, my once beloved sea. To think that I would end up having to deal with the mess that you left after you aided Loki. But I don't blame you for that. Yes, it would seem that even though you're gone from my sight, our story together continues, my dear Ren. I'm surprised he's not as thirsty for me as he was in his debut story. But, like, you know, it's nice to see that he's actually still has strong feelings for Ren. The city is just full of surprises. I cannot wait to find out what will happen here next. Go on, you lot! If you're done with work for the day, go eat, drink, have fun, and spend your money. But I expect you back here tomorrow for more hard work. Yaha! Yes, sir! You and your fellow part-timers stay in unison, all grinning broadly. As they say, money makes the world go round. Probably. He picked up the tick. It would appear that Resort Andvari, the enterprising beachfront, is set to become busier than ever. Make a killing! The beach house and Andvari Falls. Proceed to Epilogue. I sort of got if the epilogue is just like 30 minutes of them eating and partying, I'm gonna be annoyed. But it probably is, goddammit. Okay, we will finish off with the last part today. The epilogue. And then I will stuff my face until my stomach explodes. Oh. Honestly, the main reason I want food right now is just so that I can, like, push down the residual acid still in my throat. Oh god, it burns while doing all these voices. I'm gonna eat my dinner while you eat your lunch. The heck? Oh, right. It's pretty late for me. I'm probably gonna have dinner. Or a very large... Nah, I can't even say that with a straight face. I'm probably gonna eat and then eat again dinner. Here we are. Ah, there you are! What are you doing here? You got customers to deal with, Ayrton. You better go see them quick. They're getting pretty antsy. At Gomon's urging, you make your way over to Resort Andvari's restaurant. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning! Heard we had customers to deal with. You need serving. Hey! You've been working hard, Arson. Huh? Teaching now. Wait a minute. Ah, busy day. We all came to see you, Arson. We weren't expecting that, weren't you, partner? I hope it's a good surprise at least. Well, we didn't mean to barge in. We just got talking about it this morning and ended up getting a bit carried away. I heard so much from my loyal kin. You have both been working tremendously well. Frankly, the younger students have been making a fuss for days about you not being there. They've been desperate to see you, Arson. Told you? We'll just make things worse by talking about it. Hanwon says, glancing quickly at Agyo. That's because we haven't been able to meet up since everyone started getting part-time jobs. It's no one's fault. Still. I wasn't sad about it or anything. Teacher and the others want to see you, but too, so I just... Don't lie, Agyo. It's important to tell people how you really feel when you can. You're right. Let me correct myself. I really missed hanging out with everyone. We've been working hard. I'd say we deserve a nice day at the beach together. So you mean... yes. We managed to save up a fair amount of money for the guild, which means we'll be able to participate in any events later on without breaking the bank. Oh yeah, and check these out. A bunch of Kobans just started falling from the sky. For a few glorious moments of Tokyo glittered gold. I heard people saying it was the second coming of the land of Oz master thief, Goemon Ishikawa. That's so cute, popping up from the corner. Oh, I've heard of him. His source famous in Linfang. He used to hand out gold coins like these people who needed them. So cute. Wow, he's that famous, huh? Well, thanks to him, we reached our saving strength a fair bit quicker than we would have just working part-time. We'll have to thank him sometime. Oh! That's so cute! I love him. He's perfect, Wendy. You know he is. What is this? That? I was not aware you had a kabuki performance here. I can't stay hidden after hearing all that! It is I, the world's greatest thief, Goemon Ishikawa! I heard your calls for my parents, and so I came to grant your heart's desire! I am here to perform a special act, just for you! Watch as I dart nimbly along this tightrope! No way! It's the real Goemon Ishikawa! But why is he walking the tightrope with an umbrella? That's so cool! I want to try it! No! Me too! I want to try too! Please, go on, teach me our ways! Music, please. I like your smile, kid. Tell you what, I'll teach you how to spin parasol. Here are your orders. 4 bowls of ramen, 8 plates of gyoza, another... I'm so hungry. 5 bowls of ramen, and 2 plates of rice noodles. Put the music on, goddammit. Plates and bowls of food spin across the beach house, only to neatly land on the table in front of the people who ordered them. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, sure. Literally any music will be fine for now. Oh, wait. God damn it. Ugh. And here's the almond jelly for the kids. These are the little ones, right? I've never had the almond jelly. That sounds pretty good. Belly. Yes, thank you, Nomad. Alright, everyone. Be sure to mind your manners. Now, let's dig in. Screech! 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 I have to say, I'm surprised by this place is so busy. Still so busy. We're well out of our beach-going season now. Things have perked up around here after all that Koban chaos. Besides, Resort Andvari is open all year round. Once the weather gets a little cooler, the hot springs and orchids will open up.
Once the weather gets a little cooler, the hot springs and orchids will open. What? I'm not sure what he means by orchids. I guess just like flowers or something. But hot springs. Yeah, and Andvari has a lot of profitable businesses. Now that I see that he's like responsible for like at least 2 events now at 2 different tourist spots. The hot springs are still open, by the way, from the Black Snow Mountain event. And this place, I'm not surprised that he's able to finance all of the Berserkers Guild.
Whoa! This place really has everything. Hey, after we're done swimming, think we can go check out those hot springs? Yeah, sure. Eat, drink, and have yourself a good time. Within reason, of course. Go make yourself a bunch of memories to take home with you.
Alright, off we go. See you 2 later.
Bye. Oh, wait for me. I'm coming too. Hold it. You're supposed to be helping out today. No bailing before break. Now get to work. Epilogue. Amidst the lingering summer heat, you and the rest of the summoners set about enjoying the beach in your own ways. Okay, keep it up. Keep it up. You're doing great. Your balance is real good too. Whoa! Am I doing it, Seth? I feel like I'm standing on top of the ocean. This is awesome! Nice! Just like that, feel free to have fun with it, because these guys will keep you afloat, no matter what. Forced labor from slimes, unpaid. Woohoo! Seth, look at me go! Hanuman Jutsu! Hanuman, don't just run in the water, use a surfboard. You're setting a bad example, go play over there if you must. But I really want to play with you too, Seth. Either okay. For now, go play somewhere where I can see you. Good, good. That's it. Hey, Moritaka, you're swimming. Truly, Kenta? If you could only see me now, Yoshiro. I just learned how to swim. Hey, Kenta, don't let the kid go. I'll never be able to swim by himself. Oh, really? Well, okay. Kenta, for the love of all that is good and holy, please do not let. Don't drown, Moritaka! Kick your legs harder, like this! You can't swim either, so keep your floaty close and stay put. What am I saying? He's drowning! Listen, keep your chin down above the water. That's his best stat. I think he's mostly referring to the their friendship that they fostered together during the Desert Journey event. They're more like brothers, from what I believe, Seth being the older brother to Hanuman. Alright. Here's boxes. Surfing's pretty fun. Bouncing on the board, and the thrill of when you get the riding wave. It's kind of addictive. Oh man, it would be pretty cool to go surfing. I've never surfed before, but just the concept of it seems pretty neat. But it also sounds like an exorbitantly expensive thing. Of course, not exactly a surfboard or anything, but just being able to have regular access to the beach to practice to get good enough. That general situation tends exorbitantly expensive. Kengo, you totally rock! I just saw you and you're already riding the waves like a pro. Right? I was pretty shocked when he said he wanted to give it a go, but look at him now. Makes you feel proud to teach someone when they picked it up quickly. Hey, the next wave's coming, so get ready. Come, my brethren, fearless riders of the waters. Another wave comes. I'll have to swallow the world. Let us face it as one. Ah! Whew, this is incredible. I never knew how beautiful the depths of the ocean were until today. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Ryota. Next up, the coral reef. These will be extinct in a few years. Hey! Coral! Carmer, excited! First time! Garmer, calm down, will ya? Yeah, Garmer, the coral reef isn't going anywhere, except in a couple of years when you'll never see them again, so there's no need to rush. Yeah, also, scuba diving to see coral reefs also sound like one of those exorbitantly expensive things that only white people who, travel around the world would do. That's my implicit racism. But I can't help but imagine it. It's like people, traveling from like Europe or America wearing sun shades, going by. Oh, jeez. Please don't destroy coral reefs. We only have them for a little while. My, but this sea is beautiful. Perhaps a castle under the sea would be a fitting theme for my club. I already have terrible balance on land. What makes any of them think I can balance on board floating on water? I mean, I kind of get what you mean. I'm kind of clumsy too, but I'm not sure I'd say that I have terrible balance. I just do not have a good awareness of my surroundings. By the way, I saw you make a commercial for this establishment, and you're quite the dancer. Would you be interested in making use of your talents in my club? Tsuku, dear guest, please forget that commercial ever existed. Yeah, I will never tire of this authentic diving experience. I can even work on my C4 survey while I'm down here. 2 birds, 1 stone. Come on, children, we're moving on. Keep up or you'll be left behind. Get off my back, I'm fine. It's this kid you have to worry about. I'm so sorry, Kitachi. It's just, I'm not in front of the ocean. But I'm gonna do my best to overcome this testing. You can count on me. See, I am the owner of this debt of favor, and I don't like holding on to debts. Alright, kiddo, grab on tight so you don't fall off. If you want me to help him, be my guest. Oh wait, never mind. If you want to help him, be my guest. Anyway, you're pretty good at moving through the water, huh? You're pro with something? Name's Iger. You do well to remember it. I'm a professional treasure hunter. Although these days, I earn my bread and butter as a college professor. Yes, sir! I'll never forget what you done for me! Thanks so much! Oh wow, he's gone swimming! Didn't expect him. Where am I? I heard tell of some rainbow volcanoes here and set out in search for them, but I appear to have gotten lost. I almost forgot GL Batoshi was a part of this event. He appeared briefly in the... Did he appear? I think he appeared in the Goremon arc where they had that beach ball tournament. Maybe. Maybe. Not bad. Seems you're good enough to compete with my 3-sword watermelon splitting technique. You're not so bad yourself. I just realized she has 3 swords. Does that make her Zoro? Master Hogan once said that the essence of the Zoro mastery can be found in watermelon splitting. If so, it is vital that I, Toji Sakumar, do not fall behind. I'll master the secrets of watermelon splitting here and now. I'm pretty sure that Hogan just said that to get you to relax, to deceive you into having a bit of fun. Oh, Hogan. Isn't he also working as the instructor at Kyo Police Academy? You sure he's not pulling the wool over your eyes? Give me another one! I'm getting it whole! Skin and all! Well, of course, of course! That's where more of that came from. It's wonderful to see you enjoying the produce so much. Hara. This watermelon certainly is delicious. I can tell it's grown with love. You can? It's true. I poured all my love into them. I also fertilized it with the deceased members of my friends. These are that I expired myself. These watermelons are my pride and joy. Screech! You're all just full of energy, aren't you? Keep playing like this and you'll go big and strong, okay? Sorry about this, Mocker. It's really kind of you to spend time with them even though you're on break. Don't worry about it. I'm used to it. Whenever I sleep, kids always end up crowding around me.
Alright, what's it called? My Neighbor Totoro.
And, you have my apologies as well, Claude. They were so eager to play with everyone. Blessed bubbles contribute to realize anything. Devils, answer us this. Screech! Do you aspire to become powerful? Perhaps powerful enough to be worthy of challenging us? Screech! Screech! We shall change our question. Is it for the strategist's sake that you desire to grow powerful? Screech! Screech! Very well, and we shall allow this frivolity to take place in our midst. Tell us now, what is on the schedule for today? Nothing until later this evening, Master Claude. Worry not. As you certainly don't mind are you certain you don't mind training them? Forgive me, my darling master, but I believe you're not overtly familiar with children. We are certain so. On a previous excursion, we were reminded that what ordinarily suits our taste is not always what would give us the greatest pleasures. The previous excursion was, well, I guess they mean the seaside summer school. What did they even do in seaside school? Were they even in seaside summer school? I mean, it was a Berserker thing. Yeah, he was doing this whole thing where he was trying to marry the sea, but I don't think it's related to what he's saying here. Maybe he's definitely talking about the Christmas concerto. Maybe. Claude's expression relaxes, recalling the supremely delicious barbecue that Trinabog treated him to the other day. I want barbecue. As such, we will not be doing our kingly duty if we do not attempt that which is irregular for us, thus striving for ever greater heights. Come, devils, you shall join us in our pursuit of enriching new encounters. Follow us. Skate! 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 I say we vote Ayrton to voice the devils that screeches just chef's kiss. There he goes. It's a compromise of me literally saying the word screech and actually screeching. I hope you enjoy it. I'm grateful for this, really, but are you sure we're not imposing now? You totally are, but it is no trouble. If Master Claude decides it, then it shall be so. Now, if that is all, I shall take my leave as well. Arion, please follow me. Screech! Screech! Even Snow's getting into it. Holy fucking shit, look at that mound of delicious sweets covered in semen. Give it to me. Everyone's in high spirits today, huh? I should go prepare some icy cold tropical drinks to help them refresh when they get back. Oh god, that looks so good actually. Sorry, I'm getting to my annoying stage because my hunger is actually reaching critical levels. What's pairing those two? They just keep running around after people. I haven't seen them rest once. But hey, you deserve a rest too. But it'd be nice to sit down and read a bit under one of those parasols while you got some peace and quiet. That's not a bad idea. I think I just might do that. What about you, Bathim? Are you going to sunbathe? Me? A real celery spent today off, relaxing to the max. Today, I'm just gonna be brushing my tail and chilling out. Bathim places his voluminous tail on his knees and begins to brush it oh so gently. Is it just my imagination? Or is it just my imagination, or is that tail purring like a cat? Wait, we need you to grab a quick snack if you need to take yours. Well, you know, it's kind of too late to take a pause since this is the epilogue. More than like halfway through the epilogue at this point. Shut the fuck up, Gucci. Give it to me. Somehow, eating ramen on a beach just makes it taste even better. Can we get another bowl, please? Well, salty foods taste better after swimming because your body wants to replenish the salt you lost through your sweat, which... that's good. So good. This is actually torture for me. Well, it doesn't look like Labe is going to be contributing to this conversation. What do you think, Oniwaka? I can't help. I can't think when I plate of foods, good foods in front of me either. Here, take one of my gyoza, Kushi. Oh jeez, you two are hopeless. Well, that said, the gyoza is really good. Thanks, Oniwaka. Don't mention it. Hey, Hap. Is this timer good? Yeah. When I finish up here, want to go for a swim? I've got my swimsuit on under my work clothes today. Gramps and Taki are coming too. Join us, won't you? Just for a bit. I'll be watching, so you have fun. I only come here to work. But I want to spend time with you too. How about we sit sometime later together? Come on, please. All right. Just let me focus on my work now, okay? Hey, you two. Thanks for coming to help us out. I brought you your lunches. Oh, just leave it. Just this torture. I hate it. It's actually just 30 minutes of food. Yay! The beach house fried noodles are the best. And we've got crate. Let me in! I want to go to the resort on Friday. Come on, Hap. Let's eat. Oh, jeez. Your body might have grown, but you're still a kid from the inside. The old adage is true. Time flies when you're having fun. Twilight descends on Resort Andvari, and you and your companions gather in the dining hall for your evening meal. I want some! Well met, children. You may feast on the labors of this dark lord. Extend your petite hands toward me, but take care not to burn yourself on my grill. Yay! Whoa! Chernobog cheese kebabs have gotten even tastier. The meat and vegetables are cooked to perfection. Faceless really called Kurgani a kid when he acts just as much as a kid around the main character. Yeah, he does. But it's like everyone else is remarkable, a good amount older than Kurgani in the field, and he is the youngest member, I believe, Kurgani. The meat and vegetables are cooked to perfection. Yeah, guess you could see it was meat done right. Yeah, nice one, Dark Lord. Perfection, you say? Well, those vegetables were proudly grown by my new friend. What a curious feeling. I find myself as delighted by your compliment as if I had grown them. Hey, can I get some more? These swirlies full of tasty flavors I've never tried before. Oh, goodness me. How enthralled you become in your feasting. Now, face this way so I may wipe your mouth. I like meat, but veggies aren't my thing. Still, I know I need to eat them if I want to go big and strong. Okay, here it goes. You did well to eat something not in line with your preferences. I applaud your tremendous courage. I do apologize for intruding your family gathering. I never expected our barbecue time would be the same. That's alright, Shiramotori. Besides, that means we can freeload off of Chernobog's grilled meat. My mother, father, and little brother certainly seem to be enjoying themselves. Besides, I'm glad to be able to spend the end of my summer like this. There you are. I've been looking all over the resort for you, Arthur. I, Goemon Ishikawa. Excuse me. I, Shukaku, have come here today to bid my coworkers farewell. For some time. Wait, you're leaving? So then... Yep, the troop leader saw my performance. I'll be going back to the Kabuki Theater starting tomorrow. Of course, the first play I'll be doing after my return to the stages, the Master Thief Goemon Ishikawa. What else? Hey, I've been wondering. What about the memories of Goemon in the pot? What happened after his performance? I'm not sure. I haven't heard from him since then. Maybe I was just hallucinating something wild. Although, it could have been something more. Who can say? There's no way to know for sure right now. Anyway, I'd better get going. I'll let you know when you can come watch me on stage. You will come though, right? Jiraiya, Andvari, and everyone else. You're all welcome. I'll make you laugh your socks off. Let me hug.
With that, Gohan takes off, making swishing noises with his chesticles as he goes. He doesn't turn back.
Gohan already left.
Well, whatever. He worked hard while he was here.
He was a pretty good part-timer. Have you lot got everything? Foods, drinks? The beach house will be closing soon, so be your fill and pay off.
We're having a great time.
Good. You don't have to pay it in gold, but be sure to spend it big, yeah? Have a great time making memories with your friends, and enjoy everything the resort has to offer. Remember, summer vacation only comes once a year.
Join us, Andvari. Have fun with us.
Sorry, but no. I'm still crazy buddy. What with me being the owner and all, I still don't have time to loaf around with.
Andvari.
Okay, fine. I guess I can spare a few hours since you worked so hard and all. If that's what it takes to boost employee morale, I'll do it. Being an order sure is tough. Anyway, now I'm starving. Pass the meat and the fish.
Together, the two of you return to the festivities hand in hand.
Hey, welcome back, you two. Over here. Here's a glass for each of you. Don't worry, that's just grape juice. Well, the emergency part-times are here now, right? Well, yes, if you're going to do it, be quick about it.
Me and my past hookups.
Right. Well then, Guildmaster, the floor is yours.
Here's some more enjoyable events. Now, raise your glasses and say...
Kanpai! Cheers!
Make a killing! The beach house and Andvari follows. In the end. Wait! What was that? He got debated.
Oh right, I almost forgot. And a real commands. You still got him on you, don't you? Robbery, thievery, extortion. No. You've got it all wrong. There's no need to get all defensive. I just want to exchange them for you. You'll find it hard to use in this day and age. Sure, the market's a little flood right now, but you still make a decent profit.
Andvari, thank you.
Anyway, that's all I want to say. Drop by later to pick up the cash with your paycheck.
That was a key transition. Make a killing. The beach house and Andvari falls. The end. For real.
Oh god, I love this event. It's so good, and it was torture with all that food. I'm like, actually, it's starting to hurt now. But all that food. I want fried noodles. I want ramen on the beach. I want shaved ice. I want sushi. I want barbecue. Sorry, I'm gone. I'm actually gone.
Okay, I'm not gonna prolong this. I'm gonna go and disappear. Thank you for joining me today in Make a Killing, the beach house in Andvari Falls. With that, the story is over, and I will see you all the next time. Goodbye. Oh wait, I should give my final thoughts. Yeah, fun story. It was cool. Goemon's arc was real good. Well, it was pretty good, I guess. Kotaro's arc was probably the best out of all of them. No, that's not true. Andvari's arc, we actually learned a bunch more since we didn't know anything about it before. Seth, he was okay, he was just being a dork. And Suzuka wanting to drown that Yaksha, that was pretty funny. But overall, I would say character interactions are high. It was a bit formulaic with, explore each character, but I'm glad they got rid of the whole, Goemon was trying to figure out his shtick thing until the very end. I mean, until midway through, because, otherwise we'd have that syndrome with, Behemoth again, where everyone just has conflict that's related to Behemoth. But no, Goemon was just, being a part-timer in the end. That was very cool. Oh, Volos. Volos caused everyone trouble again, the amazing friend he is, and then forces everyone to help him mess. Good old Volos. And Alberic's deal is a bit of a mystery. Hopefully we see him again, but yeah. That's pretty much it. I rate this event highly. Goodbye. Food time!